Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Friday, January 28, 2022. We're almost out of the month. Edition of Nevermind the Furthermore. Welcome to Friday. Hope you got the coffee ready. We're going to have some creative conversation and some news about a brand new book I've got out right now. But we'll start that up in about a minute or so. Stay tuned.
Seconds.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
How dare you!
Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore, your morning dose of creative conversation and coffee with your host, Brian K. Morris, independent publisher, freelance hybrid author, award-winning playwright, Facebook famous YouTuber, and former mortician's assistant. Get ready to start your day off right.
Whoops. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Whether you're watching us live or on the rerun, we do appreciate you. And we're going to get this party started immediately. And that requires Jeffrey Hayes and Plasma Fire Graphics to step up here. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you. When you've worked hard to create a great book, you want a great cover to sell that book, right? Well, that's where Jeffrey Hayes comes in. Plasma Fire Graphics has been doing work for years for many small press publishers. One, because they have incredible indie creator-friendly rates, and also the fact is he's crazy talented. Look at all that art you just saw. He did the trailer. All right. And he can do one for you too, along with many other graphic services. So please check out Jeffrey's work on the Plasma Fire Graphics Facebook page, and then go to plasmafiregraphics.com and contact him about working for you. All right. He's great to work with. Trust me. And he's so very talented. In fact, we've got something that's coming up that we're going to have a little information on. And that's Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. This show is part of the Rising Tide Broadcast Network, where you can find your education, illumination, and mostly entertainment 7 days a week. Later tonight, Drinking with the Davies at 7 p.m. Eastern. Excuse me, followed by the Historical Fencing Guild, 60 minutes of great fighting fun at 8 p.m. And then tomorrow, from That's the Small Press Publisher at 10 p.m., featuring Joe D. McPhee and his great comics knowledge, followed by Stupid O'Clock, the nighttime adult version, I guess. Joe Dog McKeel leads some great nerdy conversation at 11 p.m. Eastern, followed on Sunday morning at 1 a.m. by Last Man Standing with Dan Holofield and other great guests. And then Sunday night, Comics, Chaos, and Sass on Facebook with Heather Ellen. She's wonderful. Check her out. I do, God knows, and I don't care what the judge says, I'm going to continue to do so. But it's a great place for you to promote your work and to network with your fellow creators. So check out Heather Ellen's Comics, Chaos, and Sass on Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Anyway, we've got a brand new book that just came out yesterday, in fact. Let's see, here we go. I'm going to borrow the copy from Bobby Nash. And thank you, Bobby. BobbyNash.com. Check out his work too. But anyway, available now from me. Let's see. Yes, it does. It does pick up. Yay. Anyway, Whoop, 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 whoop. It did not work there. Anyway, we're going to do it from the Twitch channel then. Available now from me. Captain Hawklin short story for 99 cents, available on Amazon, set months after the attack on Crown City. The Skyhook Remnant sets things in motion that could spell doom for Captain Hawklin. Covered by Jeffrey Hayes, Plasma Fire Graphics himself. Published by Stormgate Press. Captain Hawklin created by James F. Millhouse. Check out that address right there. And we will definitely have that available. It is available right now for your reading device, and it could be your computer, your phone, your Kindle, your Nook, whatever you have. You can download a free program on Amazon that will allow you to read my story wherever you go, and it's fun. You will like it. I promise. Anyway, please check it out. I would be grateful if you did. You'll be grateful when you read it. And Carl Witzman starts out the parade. Welcome, Nevermorians. We appreciate you getting up and coming here, whether voluntarily or not. Yeah, Carl gets dragged in here every morning because he's got Russian bots to kill. And good work last night, by the way. Between you and Eric and me, I actually got to kill one myself when Eric was saying goodnight. So I got my shots in, too. If anybody needs their shots, it's me. Anyway, good morning, Carl. Glad to have you here as always. And Joe D. McVie from Desolate Small Press Publisher. Carl, you mean you could have volunteered? And Carl says, I suppose so. Sorry, in a bad mood. I even chewed out members of my Facebook group for not being original. Well, you know, how long have you been saying in the Secret Humor group that you want posts to be original? Not just, well, I think nobody's seen it but me yet. I understand. I can see where you'd get a little annoyed some days with some people that they only cut and paste. But anyway, it's a thankless job, Carl. But I'm glad you're up to it. But no, and check out From This, the Small Press Publisher, tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Joe D. McPhee is always fun. And thank you, Joe, again for being on Comic Book Spectrum last night. That's a show for, if you don't like comic books, you're going to love the show too. And if you do love comic books, you'll love the show. So, but anyway, it was 4/5 of the Fab Five, I guess you could say. And Brian Rahman, we hope you're feeling better this morning, brother. But anyway, Joe did a great job last night putting up with our folderol. And going to be an interesting green room if I don't snap out of this. Dear Lord, yeah. And well, good morning, Bad Mood Carl, says Jody McPhee. Well, good morning, Joe. And Roy Draws, good morning. How are you this morning? Good morning to your side of the planet, everyone. Well, good morning to you, or good afternoon, good evening, whatever it would be to yours. Hope you're having a great one, whatever time of day it is. And from this, the Small Press Publisher continues. The problem with originals is that people think they are the first to do everything. Yeah, see? For example, I'm the original air breather, yet there have been other people breathing air for millennia. Do you have any evidence of that? They could have been holding their breaths from the minute they slid out the birth canal. You know what I'm saying? And everyone's saying hi and laughing. And hi, Roy. Help get Bad Mood Carl in a better state, says Joe. I'll be good. I'll be fine. I can hear it now. And wonders if Bad Mood Carl is worse than good old Uncle Carl. At least with good old Uncle Carl, there will be some laughs to be had. But Bad Mood Carl, there will only be pain to others. That could be, but then we all get to laugh. And pain and laughs, they'll be wondrous and horrible, says Carl Witzman. It's beguiling, I tell you, beguiling. So I better get my coffee while I can. And magical. Had to get the humorous triple construction in there. Good work, my man. Good work. Ace Buying, good morning. How did the zombie go to college? He got all the brains in the family. Well said. And Roy draws us up, Carl Witzman from the Desolate Small Press Publisher. And anyway, says from the Desolate Small Press Publisher, the name Bad Mood Carl makes me think about the wrestler Bad News Barrett, whose line was, I'm afraid that I got some bad news. Oh, Ace, too early. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, everyone's laughing at Ace as well. They should, because he's funny. And Carl Witzman, Roy, welcome to the show. Brian starts in about 10 minutes, give or take whether he puts his pants on or not. Yeah, to put on the pants just slows me down. You know what I'm saying? And Ace Bonnie, I'm afraid that Carl's in a bad mood. And it works. I don't know about that wrestler, Joe, but I was thinking Bad News Bears. There you go. And Michaela Jade, good morning. Wow, happy post-birthday. Hey there, I'm fresh out of the shower. Let's get things done. Good night, everybody. Have a nice morning. We'll see you later. And Michaela, hey, what was that look of near terror at the beginning of morning motivations? Now Now we've all got to check that out. You could be Boilermaker, the Water Mathal version of, not the Billy Bob Thornton version. And Ace Bonnie, slippery when wet warning. There, I know. And hello, Donna, Carly, Carlene. You picked the wrong time to show up. Mwah, I hope you're doing well this morning. And Michaela said, Carl, that was me looking at my reflection. And it's the Donna, Carly, Carlene, not to be confused with the Eric Hawkins. And everyone's saying hello. And you look fine, Michaela. Coffee, breakfast, first cigar of the morning. Now all I need is a little rum and my mood will be great. Just lay off the gin until after the green room, Carl. And sounds like a good day at the Whitman Castle. And I think drinking with the Davies tonight is hot toddy. Well, I've known several people named Todd, and I don't know if I would call all of them hot. But we'll tune in and see, right, at 7 p.m. tonight on the Rising Tide Broadcast Network. And it will be, Michaela says, Carl Witzman, once my mood lifts, maybe after we smash a few Russian porn bots. Well, doing it. Missionary position, doggy style. Okay, Carl, I've done my part. And the original Hot Toddy, remember, you became Bad Mood Carl over the lack of people understanding original. Ooh, good point. And Michaela Jade will be playing bingo with the family tonight. Well, that sounds like fun. And it looked like you guys had a good time at the restaurant last night for your birthday, and happy post-birthday to Michaela. And Donna says, my mood's not bad for a morning. Sweet Carl brought my coffee to me so I wouldn't have to go downstairs with wet hair. Well, Carl, you are sweet. You are adorable. And Carl Westman says, we all will toast you, Michaela. Definitely. Oh, good. Thanks, Carl. And here comes BKM, ready or not. BKM's never ready, so why not? And at least now my house is toasty warm. Well, that's good. Yeah, Michaela's furnace went out yesterday. Hell of a time to do it. And by the way, we are having a snow outside. I think we've got at least an inch and a half so far we weren't supposed to get. Excuse me. So that's going to affect things around here. Although I've got one editing job. It's going to be my last editing job for a few months. I'm promising myself, unless somebody throws too much money at me. If you go above my standard rates, then I will edit for you. But as it is right now, I've got too much to write. I've got a short story I've got to get done. I've got for Stormgate Press. I've got a book proposal I've got to hammer together, and I might have another short story assignment right after this one. So the fun just never ends. Yay! Exactly. I know, it's all a party. And no, actually, he's yaying for Michaela being warm again in her house without having to set the furniture on fire. And hit that like button. Thank you, Michaela. If you're watching on Facebook, please, if you enjoy any part of this video, even if only for a fleeting moment, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're watching us on YouTube, and the vast majority of people are, in fact, I would say 75% of my audience right now is on YouTube, and there's a reason why you're there. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. We may be postponing Clever Title Pinning for a little while longer because we've got a show that we're working up. I'm in the middle of a week-long webinar series, and it hit me that this is kind of an extension of the BK Minutes that I've been wanting to do, and I finally figured out that missing part that it needed, and I've got it now. So all I have to do now is write the scripts, get it filmed and edited, and then get it out. So that's the key. We can talk about this all we want, but the final factor is I got to get it done. So anyway, definitely hit that like button. Thank you, Michaela. I love you. And Philip Thompson, I promote the book on Instagram. Excellent. That's what you're supposed to do. Good work, sir. And hello, Paul Bush. Thank you for being on the Comic Book Spectrum last night. That was so wonderful of you to be there. You and Lynn both. And hello, beautiful people. Keisha Acuff, mwah to you, beautiful you. And don't forget, available now from Brian K. Morris, Captain Hawklin short story for 99 cents. It's a bargain, I tell you. Set months after the attack on Crown City, the Skyhook Remnant sets things in motion that could spell doom for Captain Hawklin. Covered by Jeffrey Hayes. Published by Stormgate Press. Captain Hawklin created by Charles F. Millhouse. Yes! Happiness ensues. And good morning to Sarah. Mwah! Hope you're doing well, hon. Enjoying your posts that you had, I think it was a day or two ago, on coping mechanisms. Very, very informative. And good morning, Sarah from Michaela. And Comic Talk with Pops Van Zandt. How you doing, Pops? Yo, tonight, countdown for Sam Quinton's Reign of Ages at 7 p.m. Eastern. CromCon 21 kickoff, ladies' night. A great song by Kool and the Gang. 8 p.m. Eastern, big weekend. It's always a big weekend when CromCon's going. I'm going to try to catch it as much as I can, Pops. But anyway, good luck with that. That's always a good time. Check out Pop's Comics Talk with Pops Van Zandt and subscribe to that channel, would you please? And NTF Creations, hope you're all doing wonderfully on this snowy day. Well, despite the snow, I'm doing wonderfully. This is going to sound nuts, but my office, I've been trying to straighten it up. It's an uphill battle. You will never see how crappy this place looks. And I actually can now reach the front window again. God, I'm ashamed of myself. But no, we're trying to straighten the room up so that we can maximize the space here. I may move things around so I can make this a little more comfortable as a broadcast area until I build the one downstairs. So anyway, glad you're here, Keisha. Mwah. Hope you're doing well, and everyone's saying hello, and good morning to Eric Hawkins, the pro slayer himself. Glad to have you on Comic Book Spectrum last night. You were fantastic as always. And Sarah, Keisha, the Eric proclaims Carl Witzman and Pops. And Comics Talk with Pops Van Zandt. Hey, Carl, I missed you scolding the group. I'll have to go check it out and post appropriately. And Carl says, Pops, I deleted my first grump, then I put another one up. Well, you should never take down your grump until you have one to replace it. It's only that's what writes the universe. And Michaela Jane says, QuadCons are selling out. I love it. This weekend on Sunday, I'll be in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, at the Convention Center, downtown Cedar Rapids. Oh, I love Cedar Rapids. I was there for Imagine Other Worlds with Authors, and I had a fantastic time. It was really fun there. So I like that place. And William A. Bove, good morning to you. Hi, Brian and everyone. How are you guys? I hope all is well. Much love to you. Mwah. Hope you're doing well this morning. And Ryan Permisson, thank you for sharing, my friend. And happy Friday, Never Mornings. How are you, Ryan? Saw you last night on Stupid O'Clock. You were terrific. And subscribe to the Nerd Culture channel of Ryan Permisson's, and you will be a better person, a better human. You'll be filled to the brim with nerdy content. It'll be like a nerdy enema. Well, maybe let me work on that copy, Ryan. I'll get back to you. And hopefully everyone starts doing better. Geek Cup Creations, we're doing better now that you're here. And in case you missed it, check out the latest episode of Boba's Weekly Bounty with Thomas Carter, Rochester of Lights, Thunder Action podcast on the Nerd Culture channel. And then join him Saturdays with writer and publisher Anna Maria Savaggio, our darling Renmelian. We'll also be taking your questions, so do not miss it. And Brian... Yes, William. Reign of Ages reached its first stretch goal. Campaign ends tonight. Okay, I've got to get on that thing. I've got to get on it. And digital fulfillment starts Saturday. Wow, that's super, dude. Way to go. I'm very glad to hear Michaela's heater came back on. Yes, this is not the weather. Have a faulty furnace, that's for sure. And it looked like her husband Andy did it. God bless the man. Seriously. And if you would like to be, and I quote, and to become one of the cool kids as a result, check them out Saturdays at noon Eastern. And if you want to record beforehand, they can do that. They have friendly conversation. I'll vouch for that. And you can promote your projects to the guilds. So sign up at the Calendly address and get yourself on the schedule. Michaela Jason is a good friend of mine. Finally found her fired. She forgot to have fun while writing stories. Oh my God. How can you forget that? Well, I've done it before, so I understand. That is so important. If you don't enjoy writing your story, your readers can tell. That's true. That's true. And the short story I'm writing right now, I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the other one. It's one that I've got a distant enough deadline. I think I can make it like the end of next month for 6,000 words after I finish the current 10,000. But it's one of those things where if I'm rejected, I don't care anymore because I can publish it myself. And I'm so happy with the story, I might just do that anyway. And for this, a small press publisher, Comic Talk to Pop Van Zandt, that's right, the Joe will come back to CromCon on Sunday to talk with you, Glenn B. Fleming, and others to start that day's festivities. The Joe. We got all kinds of the people. I'm just a Brian. Anyway, YouTube for the better video and audio quality and less censorship. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's a a lot easier to get to find your footing on YouTube than it is on Facebook. And like I said, my audience, let's see, yeah, clearly a 75%, close to 80% at times, comes from YouTube anymore. Yes, Brian's been looking at his analytics and trying not to cry some days. And thanks, William. And Comics Talk with Pops Name's in. Looking forward to it, Joe. Ryan Permisson said, made my debut appearance on Stupid O'Clock last night, and it was nice meeting the crew and seeing you all in the chat. Look forward to appearing on the show again soon. Thank you, Dan, for having me. That's a fun time. I like it. And hey, yo, William Quinton from Pops. And if you want Ryan to be on your show, let him know. Send him drop him a DM sometime. And Moon Knight Comics, where should I start? Let him know via DM. Eric Hawkins, I'm going to call upon you. Where do you think Ryan should start in all things Moon Knight? I'm thinking, from the way you talk, I haven't been buying it, but from the way you talk, maybe the current comic might be as good a place as possible. So, but anyway, let him know. And hiya, Pops. Comics Talk Pops and saw Shazam this weekend. Stay tuned. I thought it was a terrific movie myself. I love that movie. And Glebby Fleming, good morning to you, brother. Hey, Brian just received 10 hardback copies of a book you had some interest in. That's true. I do. Could that be your unboxing video, Glenn? Oh, my goodness. That would be something to go see. I think not right now. Wait till I'm done with you. All right? You just sit where you are and keep your hands where I can see them. And Sarah says, glad to share coping skills. I get free therapy, thank you, and try to pay it forward. Therapy is expensive for too many people. That is true. But thank you for sharing that. That is useful to know. And congratulations, everyone, on your new books and projects. Look forward to sharing all the good news on social media. Ryan Permisson, thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it. And Michaela's newsletter went out last night. Did you get your copy? If not, sign up at her website, authormichaelajade.com, and check out the glories within. Ryan Permisson said, look forward to collaborating with fellow Nevermoreans for a special podcast series. Stay tuned. Have a great weekend, everyone. Ryan, you too, my friend. Have a great one. And Stupid O'Clock is a fun time, says from Destin Small Press Publisher. I agree. I love that show. And sometimes when I'm working late at night, not that I've been up late at night the last almost 3 weeks, I just turn it on in the background, listen to Dan and John and Bill and everybody there. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. And last night was really, really good. ACUF Creations, I got my copy, Michaela. There we go. And Brian, is there any chance you might be at Garden State Comics Fest in July? If they would invite me and pay for me to be out there, I'd have to look, because I think actually my July is filled up right now. And I'm actually... I said at the start of the year I'd do no more than 2 shows per month, and there are some months that I have somehow gotten booked up for 3. So I'm thinking Cookie is probably better take over my booking. So anyway, but there is a chance that they'll invite me as a guest. It's a possibility. I'd love that. I'd love to meet you in person, my man. And yay, Keisha, says Michaela Jade. I agree, yay. And I found my copy, Michaela. I will read it right now. And Michaela Jade says, I just got the image for the next book, Warrior's Honor. I'm excited to get it made into a cover and then show you all. And good boy, Carl. Good boy. Sit up, Carl. Woof. Good boy. Anyway, sit, Carl. Sit. But anyway, we are now caught up with the comments. So here's what we're going to do. So I can get another pot of coffee going here, maybe. We're going to have a spot here. Who should we have? I know. She's here right now. Check out the work of Michaela Jade.
Secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men, and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior Secret. Warriors Trust. And Warriors Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
Sorry, I was looking at another tab there. Check out the work of Michaela Jade. She is so good, and she is working on the fourth part of her Warriors series. You'll be glad you did. And also check out that, if you checked out that video and you like that voice, that was Kyle Guthrie, who does our special countdown clock here. And I know you've all seen it. It looks something like this. Anyway, Kyle did that, and he also did the voiceover for Michaela and the video for Michaela's book trailer. So check him out. Contact him on Facebook, send him a DM, and put him to work for you. I'm giving everyone jobs here, by God. And anyway, let's see. And only Brian. Let's hope only Brian. Good Lord. And everyone comment bomb now. That's enough out of you, Pops. I'll put you in timeout. And caught up, how'd that happen? And he is not allowed to be caught up in the chat. What has happened to you people? Well, listen, everyone go to CromCon this weekend and load up the chat, and every other comment should be, why haven't you read my comment yet, Pops? Why haven't you read my comment yet, Pops? It's like the equivalent of, are we there yet? So, Pops, I love you, but I will get my revenge. I tell you, my revenge. Everyone's pooped out from promoting. There we go. Not me. And no, Brian, you are not caught up. Enter the Cromniverse. Crom 20Con 21. So many awesome creatives. Be there. It's going to be February 22nd, 22 Comic Books for Kids Day. Excellent. Excellent. And I bet it would look something like this.
Hey, yo, Pops here. Are you looking to be on Monday Madness? Is Monday no good? You need a special edition? Are you looking to be on the first timer spotlight on for you new guys? Launch parties, countdowns, CromCon Monthly. We got it all right here at the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community and proud sponsor of
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.
And that's February 22nd of 2022, Comic Books for Kids Day. And be there. Carl Wilson says, I will mention some writing news. I have over half of the return of the Mad Gatser cheerleader done. Yay! I think that people who read the first one will like what happens in the sequel. I'm sure we will. And yes, do that. Comic Books for Kids Day is a charity even at cb4k.com. Event. And Mark is doing an annual event starting this year. Well, cool. Good deal. Good deal. We'll share the information on that whereas we can. But no, good for you, Carl Whitson. Good that you're making progress. I'm a little over a tenth of the way through my short story for Stormgate Press. And I think then I gotta get my newsletter done. I'll get that done. And I've got an editing job for Ted Davies that just came in a day or so ago. So I'm going to get that done today, I hope. And then I'm done editing for a little bit, he said, hoping. But anyway, so let's see. What do we have? Okay. All right. Just checking my my DMs here. All right. I can do that on my own time, right? But anyway, we're caught up again. And let's see. Here we go. Ace Bonnie. Well, caught up on comments. Time to wrap up the show. Pull the plug, Carl. No, we still have it. It's only been a half hour. Ace, if you got somewhere to go, I understand. But no, we still got a half an hour. I'll sit here and talk by myself. I'll talk about my new book, Captain Hawklin and the Skyhook Remnant. So You never know. But anyway, Carl says, I was in the place where Michaela's friend was. I did not like writing this character, but he gets his comeuppance in the end. And that's kind of satisfying. I've written a couple stories where I don't like the characters. I have deliberately written them to be unlikable, and it works on the author. Both of them were for the Haunting Scripts of Bachelor's Grove. I will say that. And I killed one off, but it was because the person it was based on had annoyed me at the time. So I was glad to do that. And then the second one found redemption. So I turned him into less of an annoying character. I thought that was good. Now, from Destin Small Press Publisher, I'm still contemplating what to draw for a particular submission for Coffin Comics. I swear some of you have more faith in my work than I at times. Well, Joe, you should take that as a hint, maybe, that maybe we see things in your work that you do not. Okay? And that happens all the time, and I think it's kind of like a second cousin to imposter syndrome, that we look at our work overly critically and think, well, how am I good enough? Why am I getting this opportunity? And we should just instead be saying, well, let's just give it our best shot and see what we can do. And I think that's where you should be at, Joe, if I may be so bold as to tell you how to live your life. Like I've never done that. But anyway, no, this is an opportunity that's opened up to you, Joe, and I think you really ought to take it. I really do. Give it your best shot. The worst that can happen is you get rejected, and you're no worse off than you are at this very moment, except you'll know you've tried. Michaela J says, in all his years as a mercenary, Keith had never been given a mark like this one. Something about this woman called to him. Protecting her would be easy, but keeping it platonic, not so much. Warriors honor coming soon. Dang word limits. Anyway, thanks, Michaela. And no, I still won't do prose. I have an article that is due to Glenn. Yes. Try to get out of your article by not doing prose. Good luck with that, Joe. Let us know how that works. And just do it, Joe. Seriously. Yeah, see? Pops agrees with me. And got to edit more on the comments, Michaela. Oh, yeah. And Pop says, I've even drawn Lady Death. Oh, yeah. And Glenn B. Fleming, writers have the ultimate power. In my science fiction novel, Iapetus Rising, I created a character I didn't like, so I got rid of him in a not too pleasant way. Brian, do your shadow laugh here. Yes. Okay, here we go. Glenn created a character he didn't like, so he got rid of him in a not too pleasant way. That did help the ambiance, didn't it? Ace Bonnie says, Kara has 7 days to go. Unstable frequency. She was on 1 week ago, and thank you to everyone who took the time to write and say thank you for having her on. That was very kind of you. But no, she was fantastic. Please check out that episode. It was a lot of fun, and we talked about some serious subjects too, believe it or not. So I'm ready to go back to bed. I really am. This 4 o'clock stuff's getting to me. And now Cookie wants to set the alarm even sooner, like about 3:45, so we have a little more leisurely breakfast. And I'm like, oh, okay, honey, whatever. So there was your screen capture for you, Carl. So I may have to forego the green room tonight just to get caught up on the sleep. Well, I'm also going to have to go shovel snow later. So anyway, Kara kicks. I was going to say ass, but I'm not sure I can. No, you can't say ass. Otherwise, I'm going to have to launch the F-bomb at you. So you can't say ass. All right. You can't, but you can say, and you can say, and even, okay. So I hope we clear that up, Glenn, and go forward knowing you cannot say ass on this show. Okay. All right. Or your ass on the line. Anyway, I know what we need to do. Glenn and Brian says on to Carly, and that's why Carl has to get by himself and get his own breakfast. Yeah. I am a loving husband, however. Chump. And so I get up with her to make sure she gets a good breakfast. Because I do it too. You tell yourself you're going to make something fairly balanced, and it's like, oh, we've got Pop-Tarts. Let's go with that. We've got toast. That's easy. I like that. Who buy coffee on the drive over to work? That sort of thing. And yippee-ki-yay, squeaky squeak. That's right. That's right. By God, the Christmas spirit lives here. And Pop Zan says, stupid Facebook thinks this link is not valid, but it goes to my sign-up page for, I think it's because it's outside of of Facebook itself. They get persnickety about that. But definitely, and coming soon, Glenn B. Fleming has joined the creative team. Can't wait to see what he does. It will be spectacular, I am sure. But anyway, we've got Mike Jimmy Larson de Bruin. Hello, Nevermorians. Mwah! Lovely man. How are you this morning? Glad to see you. And while we're talking about Glenn, let's remind you of something he's going to have out, I think, in late February on Indiegogo, and you will require a copy of it. It looks like this.
When they mined an area, they put down yellow tape right across that line. See? And if you walked on the wrong side of that yellow tape, you blew up.
Strange Tales 136. I remember it very clearly, and that was my first exposure to Kirby. And I wanted to show it to people.
Definitely check out that book when it comes out on Indiegogo. I know you'll be glad you did. It's a great manuscript. You will love it. And let's see. Mike Jimmy Lursha, Carl Wisman, excuse me. No, who did I hit there? There we go. We have Mike Jimmy Lursha de Bruin showing up, and he says, just came back from work now for some time off. Well, we're glad you're here, Mike Jimmy. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. And Mike Jimmy, BCAM keeps getting caught up with the comments, and we are all tired. Can you help? And from Odessa Small Press Publisher, Pops Van Zandt, check your messages. Check your messages. And Ace Bonnie says, Brian, did you remember to send the information about the F-bomb squeak squeak? Yes, I did. I remembered, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday to do that. And I did send her the information. Thank you very much for the reminder, though. Ace, appreciate that. And Carl Wisman, give Mike Jimmy 2 minutes to finish his just got home snack, and we'll try. I welcome it, sir. I welcome the next shift and try to keep me occupied. And Nicole isn't impressed with the new bouncer. He's nothing special. That didn't stop her from wanting him. She couldn't let that happen. She couldn't risk it. Warriors Honor coming soon from Michaela Jade. You'll be glad to see it. And Joe and I sharing Lady Deathheart. That sounds like fun. And from the Small Press Publisher, Mike Jimmy says, are you ready for tomorrow's show? Are any of us ready for the show? But no, it's going to be a good time watching you two. It's going to be a fun interview. 2 of my favorite humans. I'm liking it. And like I said, please, I would be grateful if y'all would. I've got a better one on my Facebook page. Please share that with others. We would like to make this book a success. And it's available now from Brian K. Morris. That's me, a Captain to Hawklin short story for 99 cents. Set months after the attack on Crown City, the Skyhook Remnant sets things in motion that could spell doom for Captain Hawklin. Covered by Jeffrey Hayes, published by Stormgate Press, Captain Hawklin has been created by Charles F. Millhouse. And Carl Wisman says, I haven't seen Warriors Honor yet. Am I out of the loop, or is it finished? Well, you think you're the editor. You think you would get the first notice. So it could be. It's probably just, stuck in another part of the production pipeline, as you well know. And keeping Brian's attention. Oh, look, squirrel. There we go. Thank you, Ace. Keep up the good work, young man. But no, we've got some writing to do today. Like I said, we want to get the newsletter done. And if you want to sign up for my free monthly newsletter, I just thought it was a good segue. Check out risingtide.pub, where you can find a link to sign up easily and sign yourself up. It'll be great. And then let's see what else I got. Like I said, I've got a short story to finish up. That probably will happen next week sometime. And I've got an editing gig to do today. The fun just never seems to relent, I'm telling you, and I like it that way. And let's see, here we go. And here we go. And where can you find sexy warriors and the women devoted to them, huh? In Michaela Jade's Elite Warrior novels. That's where. And check her out at Amazon.com. And Warrior's Honor is not finished yet. All right. So, and I love the production pipeline. I like it when things are moving in it, especially my stuff. And I'm working hard to get it ready for you. Good girl, Michaela. Good girl. And Michaela Jade, those on my to-get list too, my to-read pile is getting too small. I'm not having that problem. I've got just the opposite. My to-read pile is expanding. It is growing exponentially. And it's like every time I turn around this office, I find either new comics or new books I haven't read yet. So we're working valiantly on that. Right now, I'm reading something that may wind up as a short story and or novel at Prose Press. So no details on that. I've been sworn to secrecy on it, but what else? And then I'm working on a story for Stormgate Press that should be done in a few days and edited and ready to go out the door. So we're keeping busy and love the depth of the innuendo here today. Well, sometimes, when you want innuendo, you want it deep. You want it to go deep, deep, deep. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why we come to this show and we recognize our responsibility to the innuendo community. So Michaela Jade says, Mike Jimmy, thank you. I can use all the reviews I can get. Who could not? And don't forget Amazon reviews made less than possible available on my page on Amazon. You'll be glad you got it. So will I. And let's see. Let's run another ad. I'm starting to get worn out too. Anyway, here's Joe D. McPhee, and here's a word. If you have not signed up for his Facebook or his not his Facebook page, but his YouTube page, you are depriving yourself of something glorious. Check this.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
All right. Check out Joe D. McPhee every Saturday night at 10 p.m. And this Saturday will be Mike Jimmy Lordship de Bruin. He's always a fun guy to interview. And so you'll want to watch that. It's going to be a great show. And Glenn B. Fleming says, apparently there are 129,864,880 books in print. I'm closing in on 700, so I have a way to go before the pile gets low. Well, I can always send you something. I can make it increase by about 7. And East Bonnie Deep, I'll grab the snorkeling gear. That's right. Get the mountaineering stuff, okay? And Sarah, I'm kind of worn out too. Must be going around. And Michaela J says, I'm excited. I'm not worn out. I just downloaded the new image for Warrior's Honor, and I can't wait to show everyone. But first, I'm going to try my hand at making a cover. Good luck to you. Well, I've done that for my books, and they turned out well. In fact, my first 1, 2, 3 books I did myself. I had a lot of help on the first, a little bit of help on, actually a goodly amount of help on the second, and then the third one was completely me, and it looked like garbage. So, but we are going to be redoing those covers. Some of the covers, like on Conflict, we're going to re-release Conflict this year, and I'm kind of excited about it. Rick Bradley goes, good morning, Nevermornings. Good morning to you, Rick Bradley. Hope you're doing well. Really appreciate your posts on that Kentucky library that banned mouths by Art Spiegelman because they're idiots. And Joe's background music has me dancing in my chair. I know, isn't that snappy? Oh, wait a second. You said music. Hold on here. First, we'll get this down to a reasonable volume. There we go. And dance pop. There we go. See, I don't know if we're going to be able to hear that. Let's see. Hold on. I think it's coming through now. There you go. Anyway, I was playing this last night while I was cleaning up the studio after Comic Book Spectrum. Please check that show out. It's pretty good. This is Dance Pop that is being offered to us. And let's see. And Awesomeness Michaela, says Sarah, getting her more to read. That's a good thing. And we are still caught up with 15 minutes to go. Oh, my God. Anyway. Okay. We'll just keep filling the show. What do you say, people? Let's see. Who's next? Oh, we've got to get her in here. The one, the only Cindy Kep. CKOEPB.com. Please check her out. Check out Animal Eye, her amazing new book.
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
Definitely check out the work of Cindy Kep. She's also available at bearpublications.com. That's where you can pick up the comic book Animal Eye as well as the novel. And you can get all kinds of Animal Eye related swag. It's good stuff. And let's see, we've got more comments here. More comments. Let's see, here we go. And let's see. Michaela Jade says, I need to grab some alcohol while I'm out today for bingo tonight. And, ooh, I love it, says Sarah. And we will try to stay on late tonight, Michaela, in case you get home early. And looks at the train wreck that is the speed of the chat, guys. What's wrong, says Mike Jimmy Lorcha de Bruin. And Glenn B. Fleming, after I get the Kirby book / CD DVD out, Hatch number 2 will follow. Then maybe I can get back to animating Hatch. Yes, you must. And that'd be great, Carl. Thank you, says Michaela. And this week really got everyone down so much you lost your voice. I've been having trouble with my voice this week. I think I need to start. I could do it. I was doing it for a while. I'd warm up my voice like like when I sing or something on stage. I think I probably need to get back to it. I think there's just something in the air right now. It's affecting it adversely. Rick Bradley says, yeah, it's mind-boggling that Mouse is banned in Tennessee. They said they banned it for unnecessary language, nudity, violence, and suicide. Well, I mean, if you're going to tell a realistic story about the Holocaust, I think those are a few of the things you'll have in your book. Yeah, that's, I'm not sure what's worse, people trying to deny the Holocaust or trying to sanitize it. I think both are unconscionable. And Michaela J said, I guess I could write the blurb and get the cover done while my daughter drives today while we do errands. There we go. That would be a wise use of my time, indeed. And whoever ordered snow is fired. I agree. When I find out who, I'm marching them out of here on their ear. And Carl Wilson says, I was going to post the first few sentences from Return of Mad Gasser, but the first paragraph is too much even for YouTube. YouTube cannot handle the truth. All right. And sorry, Sarah, it was me. I love snow. Well, why didn't you come over and get mine then? Okay, I would gladly let you have it. In fact, I'll poll my neighborhood. They'll probably let you have theirs too. So, if snow is the worst thing we have happen to us today, we're going to be fine as long as there's not too much of it. And I think we're supposed to have like pretty rotten temperatures tomorrow morning, and then it's supposed to warm up a bit for a couple of days starting Sunday. I'm not leaving the house on Sunday. It'll be glorious. And anyway, why are you saying the S word? Yes, why are we talking about and all right. The only we should be talking about is Abraham Snow. AbrahamSnow.com. Check out Snow Ambition, part of the 99-cent book release program there, and also in the collected volumes number 2. That's right. Yeah, what is wrong with you all that you're saying that nasty word? So let's see what else we got. I want to play something here. Well, no, I know what I want to play. I haven't played this in a long time.
southwest of Chicago, there is a small, secluded cemetery known as Bachelor's Grove, and it is one of the most haunted places in the United States. Author Brian K. Morris brings you a collection of writings that will help you navigate this ghostly graveyard, if you dare. The Haunting Scripts of Bachelor's Grove is available now on Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
And we return now to your comments. Michaela Jade apparently has lost her mind. Boston is supposed to get like 3 feet of snow. I should live in Boston. You should not. I lived up there one summer in that area. Actually, I was south of that, about 70 miles in Newport, Rhode Island. And it was like I got there in early June on a Sunday. Sunday was beautiful, picture perfect. Monday we had a blizzard. Tuesday the power went out, and Wednesday I was ready to come home. So anyway, from That's the Small Press Publisher, word even, it's a bad word unless you were talking about Abraham Snow. Thank you, someone that agrees with me. And Carl Winston said Dick Jansen lived up to his name. He was a real dick. And he might have been helpful enough to some folks here and there, but overall he was just a bully and a Return of the Mad Gasser cheerleader. Check it out. And it was removed from curriculum for children due to the language and nudity, says Eric Hawkins, not actually banned. Also, they stated they will still teach history regarding the Holocaust. Well, good. And Damien, why are we still friends? I don't understand. Oh, you like Abraham Snow, available from BobbyNash.com. Good for you. And Rick Riley says, all I know is when books get banned, I definitely take it personally. I did even before I started publishing books. That's right. Yes, like when are they coming for us next, right? And Carl Weston says, I can only hope to get a banned free advertisement. That's right, by God. That's right. There are people that will buy banned books, especially because they're banned books. And that is a hill I will die on as well, says Rick Bradley. I'll scream till I'm blue in the face and then continue to scream. Good for you. And young rent to you too, buddy. Darn robots. Okay. Darn you robots. Grr, the Russian bots are making it rough on us. We'll show them. We'll make it rough right back. We don't do nothing nice easy. We do it rough. So anyway, that is it. Let's see. Do I have any other videos I can run? Well, I can run this one.
From author Brian K. Morris comes an epic tale of armor forged by a god, a hero forged by courage, and an ancient menace poised to re-emerge and threaten our world. Volcana, Rebirth of the Champion, is available on Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
Check out the work of Brian K. Morris. Got all kinds of good stuff out there. And spanking bots and taking names. That's our Carl Witzman, by God. Good for you. Good man. And love you to the abyss and back always. You too, Sarah. You stay safe down there, all right, honey? And, my mood is much better now. There, see, he just needed to kill some bots. He needs some, bots just, waving their hands going, come on, shoot me, Carl, shoot me. Hit me with your best shot. Come on, hit me with your best shot right now. I think that's it. I think that's about all we got here. Oh, we've got one we can run here. We haven't run this one yet. We'll just not have a lengthy after ad session after the show. Here's the work of Amy Hayes. She's not short. She's fun-sized. Check out Amy Hale on Facebook and Smashwords and other places. Check out her great website and get some stuff from her because she's awesome. And Michaela J says, I'm working on another ghostwriting project. It will be out in another couple months as well. I just can't share the title yet. Yeah, I'm still doing that one ghostwriting thing that we know about. So we'll get back to that as soon as possible. And then I have another series I'm starting, a historical Western romance that will start next year. Good for you. Good for you, Michaela. And Damian Waldron, love you, brother. Mwah, you're my friend because you're awesome, BKM. Well, thank you. Thank you. So are you. And incredibly considerate to the socially inept such as myself. All I can say is one of us. You know what I'm saying? We got to stick together. And check your Facebook DM, Brian. Right now, I'm a little busy, dude. Let's see. Is this anything? Oh, you sent a video? Okay. What video is this? And new crown. Oh, dude wrote is okay. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the warning there. I will keep an eye on that person, and I will check out that video when I'm off the air. Thank you, Pops. And later to you, Donna, Carleen. Mwah, thank you for being here. Probably see you in the green room tonight, but if not, think of me fondly. And to quote a comedy routine, Damien, we're all bozos on this bus. That's right. That's right. You know, was it Nick Danger, Third Eye? And Michaela Jade, on Valentine's Day, I'm going to run another fun get-together in my reader group, and on YouTube, I have some great ideas. Anyway, Comics Hawk with Pops Van Zandt says, I have 2 books coming out this year. You guys rubbed off on me. You can get shots for that now, Pops, and you might just want to. And young Mr. Witzman speaks the truth. We are. We have met the enemy, and he is us. And the CromCon promo. Okay, thanks, Pops. I will download that this weekend. And young Damien is my new best friend. There we go. Saying the things that Carl likes to hear. And need the reader group link at Michaela Jade. Definitely. But look for author Michaela Jade. The author Michaela Jade page on Facebook. So, and anyway, that's what we got there. And we're close enough, let's just call it. But we'll run a couple more ads and we'll hit the 60 minutes. So, thank you for being here. And today is a lazy day. Today is, I think we're just, I'm kind of emotionally and, mentally worn out. I keep wanting to close my eyes and I know I'm going to pull a Dan Hollifield and I don't trust you people at all, as well I shouldn't. But anyway, yes. We'll just call it at this one. And anyway, have a great day, everyone. Good show, Brian. Thank you, Carl. And thank you for your help, as always, my friend. Rick Radley says, everyone take care and stay creative. You too, superstar. Love you, man. And later, Brian, have a good weekend. You too. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. And let's see what else we've got. We've got Okay, we have got a Patreon page on the interwebs. And in return for your financial support, which can be as low as $1 a month, it helps so much. It really does. This is the sort of thing that we want to do more on social media because of this. Anyway, Patreon is a monthly subscription service where you can support your favorite creators directly with a modest financial stipend. And these people are supporting me, and you cannot imagine how grateful I am to them. So please, some of them have their own Patreon pages. Check them out and support them too. And if you want to see your name here, please check me out at www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris. We're also powered by the Rising Tide Broadcast Network, a group of like-minded individuals that are trying to help each other grow on YouTube and other places. Check out tonight, Drinking with the Davies, the original Hot Toddy, followed by the Historical Fencing Guild at 8 p.m., where Nicholas Anthony Tockert will teach you the ways of weaponry. Then tomorrow, from the SO Small Press Publisher at 10 p.m., Joe D. McPhee will have another great show with Mike Jimmy Lordship de Bruin. Excuse me, Mike Jimmy. And that's going to be followed by Stupid O'Clock at 11 p.m. with all kinds of great geek talk with Joe Dog McKeel and other people, and then follow that with Last Man Standing on 1 o'clock Sunday morning, hosted by Dan Hollifield. And then at Sunday night, the lovely Heather Ellen will be giving you more comics, chaos, and sass, where you can promote your works and have a wonderful conversation with that beautiful lady. So please check that out. 4 more comments to go. Let's see what we've got here. Carl Wilson says, don't fall asleep. I'd have to kill the feed. I know. And then we've got one of our bots there. Hello, and call it What Joke. Take care all. And Joe D, you are already a member, says Michaela Shade. Everyone wants to be in that club. And let's see. Here we go. There's the last. Nope. That's the last one. So anyway, we've just hit an hour. Thank you, folks. We've made it. And to celebrate, let's run the spot for Plasma Fire Graphics when the look of your book matters to you. Great covers by a great artist, great Scott. Why haven't you contacted Jeffrey Hayes yet and gotten Plasma Fire Graphics to work for you? Check out their Facebook page of samples and then their interwebs address at plasmafiregraphics.com. And check out more of their work and then contact Jeffrey directly for his rates and find out why his name makes people go, ooh, you got Jeffrey to do that for you, huh? Yeah, I did. It's good stuff. Anyway, check out also we've just seen their ad. And so please check out their website at plasmafiregraphics.com. Thank you very much for your kind attentions. Let's get some more comments here. And take care all. You too, Paul. Always glorious to see you. And happy Friday, Cindy Cat. Wow, we are just crashing. Bye. Looks like I'm here just in time to leave. Cindy, I'm sorry, honey. But we are running. We're hitting a wall right now. I don't know why. I'm on my third pot of coffee. But we've been at it pretty hard since like 5 o'clock, getting a lot done. So anyway, hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you all for being here. Cindy, I love you. And Cindy, if you want to go ahead and put in links, I just won't read them on the air, but we'll have them here anyway, okay? But anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you for following the show and sharing it and subscribing and all the stuff you always do for me and the Nevermores. Appreciate you so very much. Also, please, to remind you, I have a brand new publication out. It's called Captain Hawklin and the Skyhook Remnant. It's a fast-paced adventure story available for 99 cents on Kindle right now. Please check it out, although you can read it on any device because there is a download you can get from Amazon itself. So please check it out. We think you'll enjoy it. That's 99 cents. And just pop on over to www.amazon.com/author/Brian K. Morris. So, and also please check out our Patreon page where you can support this program directly and get your name on this card. And it costs as low as $1 a month. That's only $12 a year. And a little more is always appreciated, of course. And also, don't forget to check out last night's Comic Book Spectrum. It was a lot of fun. And also check out the Rising Tide Broadcast Network. And check out each other and keep an eye on each other and keep each other safe, okay? And with that, we are going to close the show off. So as always, folks, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, whether it was on live or on the rerun. And thank you for sharing this show. We really appreciate it. And as always, stay smart, stay safe, wash your hands, and never apologize for being awesome. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you Monday on a brand new Never Mind the Furthermore. Have a super, super weekend.
Thank you for watching Nevermind the Furthermore, a Rising Tide Broadcast Network production. If you enjoyed any part of this show, please give it a like or a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and consider becoming one of our Patreon supporters. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time on Nevermind the Furthermore.